in the mist, Nalia Raven here, and welcome to tonight's episode of Yule Tide celebrations. And just like I said in my last video, which I will try to link that down below, I will give you a cage tour of my hamster's Christmas or Yule cage this season. And we are going to be making bath salts, Christmas or Yule related bath salts. I will tell you the ingredients in a minute, and also soap that I just picked up today for a last minute gift idea. So I've never made soap before and I'm excited to try it. It will be an experience that we both shall prevail through, and hopefully I won't burn the soap or mess up the soap in any way, and hopefully the people that I'm giving the soap to will enjoy the soap. I don't know how many times I need to say soap, but there you have it. So pick up your hot beverage and take a sip, and let's get started. Okay, I'm back. So the soap that I'm going to be melting in the microwave is going to be this lovely green block that I found at a thrift store, and it's glycerin soap, the melt and pour kind apparently, and the directions say you need to cut them into 1-inch squares. I did cut them and they didn't turn out to be squares, they turned out to be this shape here. So it was really hard to cut through the soap until I got actually like into the square cutting part, and then it became softer and softer because I think they're actually melting by the heat of my house, which typically runs about like 72, 73 degrees. So hopefully they will melt easily and I can pour them into these really cute candy cane molds, and we can have Christmas or Yuletide soaps to give to people as last minute gift ideas. And I'm supposed to put them in the microwave for 15-minute intervals. And oh wait, I'm already reading it wrong. I'm already going to mess this up. So it says place a few squares in a microwave safe cup. Yeah, melt on high for 15 seconds. If it's not completely melted, then I do 5-second intervals until it is completely melted, and it warns me not to overheat it. I'm guessing if you overheat it, it'll melt this beautiful little plastic mold here, because this is just plastic. Yes, and yeah, we can add the fragrance accents if we needed to, which are, oh, if I can get it, I'm in my kitchen today, which are these. They just smell like, in my opinion, like regular soap scents, I guess. I don't know. They're not like Christmassy scents or anything like that. So we are going to place these in the microwave and see if they melt. Hopefully I do not screw it up. And this is a microwave safe dish, and I'm just really worried because I've never made the soap before. So after we do that, and after the soap has been made, and I can only make 2 at a time because I only have 2 of these candy cane molds, and I'm gonna put in the soap, if it'll let me, some Merry Mint Christmas tea. It's organic green tea with mint in it, and so it'll give it a nice minty touch. And I'm also going to add a drop of tea tree oil, not too much, into the entire soap mixture, and then we will enjoy life. And if I don't like to wait, if I don't want to wait for the soaps to be completely molded, I might just make a few candy canes and then a few like cupcake ones. I don't know, because I have a cupcake pan, and we'll see how that works out. So they'll have round soaps with their candy cane soaps, and then they will have, the people I'm giving it to will have some bath salts that will probably be either lavender or tea tree with the mint, probably tea tree, and I'll see what it smells like with lavender and tea tree, but it might be too powerful. So I'm gonna pop these beautiful emerald green cubes into the microwave for 15 seconds, and I'll let you see exactly what they look like when they are melted. So I will be right back. I'm gonna pause you. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I melted the soap, and I am just going to stir the stuff in. It does smell really weird. I don't know if I overheated it. So I'm gonna put in the lovely mint tea leaves here. I think I'm gonna put in like 2 because, and I just have a little stirry stick here that I'm going to stir this in so it keeps liquidy. Yeah, I'm gonna put in 2, you guys. I have to try to move really quick because I don't know how melty this stuff is. Alright, and then it could be like a little scrub soap too. So that's fun. I don't know. I might put it back in the microwave just to like get the stuff on the sides melted down. I don't know. I'm putting more than a couple drops of this stuff in just to mask the weird scent. I'm putting it in the microwave. Oh, sorry you guys had like silence for a second. I'll be right back. I don't know about this little project, you guys. It looks really weird. But I don't know, what do you guys think of this? It definitely doesn't smell good when it's like hot, but I don't think you're supposed to heat up soap. I don't know. I hope it turns out okay. But this is what it looks like in the mold. It's already starting to harden up. So I'll just let it sit in there for 2 hours and I'll make more. And I'll probably make smaller batches at a time. Maybe that's my problem. I'm making too big of batches. And the soap is just, it hardens too quickly. I don't know. I'm gonna set this over here. But on the bright side, it's kind of cool. I can use some right now to wash my hands off to see. Or I can make little, like a little soap ball. Just so I don't waste all of this soap here. I can make a little soap ball to put in the gift. Ugh, if I can get it. Maybe this is why people who do make soap, they have like, they make big blocks of it or something. I don't know what they do because I am definitely not a soap guru, and I respect anybody who is. So we're just gonna take all this soap and stick it in a ball, and hopefully it works out that way. It's not gonna be like big enough to do anything with, but it could be something I can use personally because that's what it's looking like right now, and I'm not about to give that to somebody because that'd be embarrassing. Okay. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna finish this up and then I will let you see my finished product. Alright, you guys, here's how the other one turned out. It's like a milky texture, so I added some of the scent like things to it, and it's got like some milky sort of texture to it. Oh no, I didn't use enough. Ugh. Maybe I can melt more, put it on top. Okay, this is like a horrible idea. I should have thought about this stuff. Okay, actually this one turned out a lot better than my other one. I don't know, I like the color of it better. It is steaming hot, you guys. I think I'm getting the hang of this whole soap making process, but we will see. Okay, still in the soap making process, I've decided to melt them over a really low fire flame. Okay, on the stove on really low heat, because just going back and forth between the microwave 15 seconds and everything. I just wanted it to melt faster. I was just impatient. So this is what we're doing. We're melting it down. I'm just keeping it moving so it doesn't like overheat, but it's a really low flame. So, and it looks better this way. It actually looks clear instead of like foaming and weird like it's not supposed to look, because I think these are supposed to dry clear. And then I'm going to be, instead of using the mold, because they're going to be drying in that, I think, for a long time, I'm just going to pour it into this little round dish that I found, and then break it apart in various, like it'll look like candy glass or something whenever I'm done. So like cut it into little triangles, and that's what we're going to be doing with the soap making, just to make it easier and simple. I probably should have done this to begin with, but I have not made soap before, so I was just kind of scared of everything. So yep, we're melting along. I will check back in with you guys in a few short minutes. Alright, you guys, here's what this soap looks like. And when the soap is ready, it'll look like a lighter version. So I think it turned out okay. And it's just a cute little hand soap. I'm melting more soaps, and I'm going to pour it in that the other big, well, one of those baking pans right here. And then I'm just going to cut it into blocks or whatever it'll let me cut it into. I mean, I should probably use parchment paper, but I don't have any. So, and then when I come back, I'll be doing the salt scrubs, or the salt bath scrub or something like that. So I'll be back. If I can pause. Alright everybody, the soap fiasco is completely over. This is the one in the pie pan that I have drying right now. And now I'm going to be making the bath salts for everybody. And I'll be right back because I'm going to need containers to put them in. So 1 second. Okay, so I have this one for one person. It's just a tin little thing with a lid. And I did have another one for the other person I'm giving these to, but I can't find the lid to it, so that would be a problem. So I'm going to improvise and use these two little plastic containers. They come with lids as well. And that's what they're going to be put in. And I'm going to wrap them and put bows on them and the whole Yuletide long yards. So first is going to be me adding in a ton of Epsom salts. This one is infused like milk and honey, so it already kind of has like a nice soft smell to it. I found my 1 tablespoon scoop. See? It was lost in the Epsom salt. I didn't have no idea where this one tablespoon measuring spoon was. That's so funny. Alright, moving on. So, pouring, and baking these bath salts is really simple. It's a lot more simple than the soap, which I will probably never do again, simply because it's just a big hassle, and I just don't want to mess with it again. So this is just Epsom salt that I'm putting in here as the base, and then I'm going to be putting in pink Himalayan salt. I don't have much of this left, but so it's just going to be a little bit, just enough to give it a nice pinkish color. And then mixing that up, and I'm just using my hands. I did wash my hands with the soap that I made. So, and it dries out your hands, that soap, so I would use lotion afterward. Or next time, if I ever do make it again, which I probably won't, then I will put some oil into the mixture or something. But going on, finding a happier place in bath salts and yummy smells. So then I'm putting all my dry ingredients in first. So this is peppermint. I'm going the more Yule smells, or this time of year holiday smells route. Last year I did, oh, I don't want that in there, poke people. Last year I did lotus oil, bath salts, and they really liked that, and so this year I'm going to do peppermint. Except I'm going to put a little bit away for my sister, and I'm going to do coffee with hers. So I'm just going to get a container. I'm going to use this wonderful Noosa container and just putting some of the salt and save it for her, because I'm going to put a strong brew of coffee and coffee grounds in here, so it'll smell like coffee, because she's a big coffee drinker. Anyway, that's what that will be. And coffee is really good for tightening the skin and waking you up in the morning. I like to do under eye coffee, like it's kind of like tea bags, putting them under my eyes when I wake up in the morning, and that really helps. So, but for the others, we're going to do peppermint. So this is just some crushed peppermint leaves. They still have a really strong scent to them because they're not that old. So I'm going to just stick them all in there, and it'll help rejuvenate them, because one of them is older and the other one has some health issues. So these scents will help rejuvenate the person I'm making these for, or the people I'm making these for. So just giving that a good toss, and I do everything to the smell, so that's just how I do things. And then I'm going to put in a couple drops of tea tree. Like I said earlier, this is watered down, so it's not 100% pure, so it's going to be perfectly okay. Just got to make sure the scent isn't overpowering. Some people don't really like tea tree. I love tea tree, but some people don't. So giving that a good toss. And it helps with acne or other blemishes on your skin. Yep, perfect. So it's not completely overpowering with tea tree, just maybe a splash more. There we go. Alright, perfect. Alright, and then the other liquid ingredient, I'm using grapeseed oil, which is, I like it because of the light oil, and it's really good for your skin, that moisture. And I'm not going to saturate it, I'm just going to pour a little bit on there and then mix it in. So, don't want it all over my hands, so I'm going to have a little stir stick, and I'm going to stir it in there. And the reason why I use a light oil instead of like olive oil or coconut oil, because they have a strong scent, and the scents I put in here, I want them to be the primary smell. So I don't want the coconut oil or the almond oil especially to be the primary smell. So I'm just making sure that this is like an oily, crumbly consistency, not too oily, because you don't want them to slide around in the bath or not be able to get a hold of it. Now, I said I didn't want to use my hands, but sometimes using your hands is best. So that seems to be a really good oil texture. Maybe I'll do a little bit more just to give some softness. Just a little bit more. Just kind of toss it in. And that is pretty much it, you guys. I'm going to put these in the containers, and they'll be ready to be put in their little gift bags and give to the people tomorrow that I need to give to. So, and some for my hands to help moisturize after that soap incident, or those soap incidences. That's weird. Just ignore that. Alright, so I know this is a lengthy video, and I thank you for tuning in with my crafts. I will show you my hamster cage in a separate video. Yeah, like I said. So thank you for stopping by in the mist. Analia Raven, thank you for helping me make my bath salts and bearing with me through the soap stuff. I will probably never do that again, like I said before. And I will show my Christmas or Yule hamster cage tour in a different video, probably tomorrow. And just stay tuned for that. I'm feeling in the mood for Yuletide, even though it's a little bit too late in the season. But you know how I work, and if you know me for a long time, you know I'm a little bit late on everything. So one of these days I will hopefully feel the season as it is, as everyone else feels it, and make the videos like everybody does when it's on the day. But unfortunately I go by feeling, and it doesn't always work out for me. So thank you again for watching In the Mist, and now you're Raven here, and have a wonderful solstice. And I would try to link the other video down below, and also the Christmas hamster cage video down below for you guys tomorrow. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also don't forget to hit the little bell so you can get notifications on when I upload. So have a great Yule season and Christmas for those of you who do still celebrate Christmas with your families. Many blessings.